That MIDI goodness, I didn't want to stop it. I just wanted to go through the whole thing. Welcome everybody. This is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. Today we are playing 7 Cities of Gold for the Commodore 64. I had a pain in the ass time getting this working because I had so many discs for it and only I think one of them worked. Also, I had to do some stuff to my Vice emulator. I updated it to the latest version, reset all the settings. I also was able to finally get alternate reality working, oddly enough. Let's start off. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday, day after Thanksgiving here in the good old U of SA. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, cool. I hope you had fun. Let's do some celebratory Manifest Destiny here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start off by creating a world. The game itself comes with 2 discs, right? It comes with the actual game disc, and then it comes with a pre-made map disc, which is a map of the United States and South America, or a facsimile of, though, right? In this case, we're going to make a new map. Of course, I'll do it in fast forward, because it normally takes like 20 minutes on a Commodore 64, which we're not going to float. So I'm just going to walk you through the process. Yes, I've already done this to make sure that it works. But I do want to make a new one that is going to be unique. I don't think when I tested it out, I played very far into it, but I played far enough to where I don't want that any bit of the same stuff, right? So let's look at making a map disc here. Get my trusty joystick out. So yeah, after the whole debacle with alternate reality, the city not working and such, I had to do some stuff with my Vice C64C emulator to make sure that I could get stuff working on it, because that was very disheartening. So I actually got alternate reality working on it now, but I don't think I'm going to go back to it. We'll see, right? Instead, let's play some 7 Cities of Gold. So, World Maker, insert a blank disk into disk 1. Now, I have it already set up on my flip list, so go ahead and switch over to that. Also, do we have a little pixel black over there? Give me a sec. I may have this too wide. Maybe? Nope, that's too... There we go. It's weird. I do have still... Maybe that's just me. Anyway, disk is in. F7 to begin. Hopefully I don't format my game disc on accident. Which is a thing you can do. I wish there was a way to actively copy protect discs in this emulator. I don't know if there is or not. At least I don't know how to do it. So, formatting the disk is what it's doing, because I can see it going over each sector of the disk. So, let's go ahead and speed up this process. So 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is it. So formatted the disk. So creation, it starts off by building land masses, and then eventually it'll write them to disk. Hey, X-Man, happy Turkey Sandwich Day. Unfortunately, I didn't get my sister to buy any Miracle Whip. Which is a bit of a bummer. For some reason, I don't know why. I think it has to do with the sweetness of it. But turkey sandwiches just aren't the same unless you use Miracle Whip. It's like the only thing in the world that I'd use Miracle Whip for. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, a little bit of Miracle Whip, a little bit of turkey, a little bit of cranberry sauce, and you got yourself a killer turkey sandwich. I hope your Friday's going well for you today, X-Ben. Mine's going okay. Got pretty good sleep last night, which is the first time I've gotten good sleep in forever. Of course, I woke up like 3 times in the middle of the night having to piss, but, you know, whatever. So today we're playing 7 Cities of Gold for the Commodore 64, a wonderful mid-80s Manifest Destiny, Christopher Columbus slaughter a bunch of Native Americans simulation game. We'll see how that goes. Now, of course, you don't have to kill the Indians. They do make it to where you don't have to kill the Indians, so... But, you know, that's just personal preference. You can kill the Indians if you want. That's a thing. We'll see how that goes. Let me speed this up. It's 17 minutes. We're not going to wait 17 minutes for this finish. I'm just going to fast forward it here. Probably going to have to put on some music. I don't know. We'll see how much sound's in the game. I know there is a decent amount of sound. Placing forest, mountains, and plains. Running rivers, tributaries. So we're already down to 14 minutes remaining. Thank God for warp speed here. Creation will take 13 minutes. Okay, 13 minutes to go. I've been looking forward to this one. Now, this game here, when I was a kid, I didn't play a bunch of it. We had an original copy of it, of course. And my mom was really into buying Electronic Arts games. If there were Electronic Arts games and they came in that like smaller, like looking like a tiny record album kind of folder, she bought them. And this was one of them. And she would play the shit out of this. She'd make her little world disc, and then she'd sit up all night drinking cheap wine and playing fucking Seven Cities of Gold. It was either this game. The other game that she played was Sword of Fargo. And then she also did play another one called Toy Bazaar, which I think was another Electronic Arts one. Toy Bazaar was kind of weird for her because it was literally a platform game. So, but she liked it. She liked it. Like I said, Seven Cities of Gold wasn't my big thing. I played a little bit of it, as well as the one we'll play next, which is Heart of Africa, which is the same game. The only difference is you're only exploring the unknown continent of Africa. So, I guess the difference of about 200 years, right? So where are we here? 9 minutes? Shit, I need to put warp back on. Placing native villages. And I like I said, I've tested this one. I had to go through a bunch of shit because so many of the discs I had for this didn't work. And I had to go through like updating my WinVice. I had to reset all my settings and then reconfigure it, which was just a pain in the ass. There we go. The new world awaits. Please restart the game. So let's do that here. Yes. Let's restart. And away we go. And we'll just warp this here a little. Get that to go pretty fast. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Psychedelic. Here it goes. And there we go. So hit space on that one. I think it's F7 for a new game. For playing a game. F7 to play the game. F7 it is. Come on. F7 it is. There we go. Loading game program. Halfway done with my coffee already. You know how that goes. Luckily, I refilled all my water, so I should have a decent amount of hydration afterwards. Not that coffee isn't hydrating, you know. I mean, the whole idea that coffee dehydrates you is a little bit of a bullshit, you know, because it's like 99% water, right? Coffee is like literally 99% water. So while it is a very mild diuretic, and it'll make you pee more, it actually hydrates you more than it dehydrates you. Same with tea, same with Coke, or soda or whatever, you know. The idea that it actually dehydrates you is bullshit. I think the only thing that actually does that is possibly like heavy alcohol drinks, right? So anything like 90% or more, like Everclear. But typical alcohol, which is like, 40%, I mean, again, it's more water than anything. It's going to be hydrating you still. Maybe we should fast forward this. Should be good. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, please insert your map disk into the drive at this time. So we insert the map disk that we just made. Hit F7 to begin a new quest. And experience the adventure. An adventure awaits any who sail to the new world. What experience do you have to face the challenge? Now, you can do observer demo, but that only works on the pre-made disc that the game comes with. So we're going to start off with novice because we're new to this, or at least new within the past 4 decades or so. Move your joystick up and down to change the highlighted item. Press the button to make the selection. The court has finally granted you an audience. Perhaps after so many years, you will have your own expedition. Court loans you 2,000 gold. You promise to find a new world and return with gold glory for the crown. Ahead lies the unknown. It is your chance to find fame and fortune. Your expedition includes 4 ships, 100 men, 52 weeks of food, and 300 trade goods. Press button to continue, and there we are. We are at the palace. It is March of 1492, did it say? Crown does not grant you an audience at this time. 1492, yeah. So the pub, that's, I believe, where you save your game. Speaking of which, we are going to be save scumming because we are scums and we scum save. 7 cities of gold, C64, and this would be 7 cities of... Oh, wait, shit. No, we need file name, Bubba, not search. 7 cities of gold, 001. And who knows how many we'll use of this. So this is the home. This is my home where I can go and look and see how much of the world I explored, which currently is none. The sun is rising on a full promise for a future. History awaits to be made. Shape is in your grasp. Yeah, okay. So this is the outfitter. This is where I buy stuff. Now, I have 220 gold left over. I'm guessing that that's left over from what they... gave me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of my ships, and I'm going to do it with trade goods. We should have plenty of food. I hope. So let's. Why doesn't my joystick not work? That's kind of weird. Go ahead and hit the ship, and that should get us out sailing. You're ready to begin your journey. You are west of the Canary Islands. Further west is the unknown, where you hope to find the new world. The king has sent his best wishes for the success of your venture. Now, of course, this game is coded by Roberta Williams. Or, not Roberta Williams. Danielle Williams? The Williams brothers. I guess one of them transitioned, so... And got married, from what I understand. I think she's passed, though. A very genius game programmer from this time. So anyway, let's go. Leaving the old world. So one of the big things that you want to kind of remember when you start off, I got 51 days of food. When I view the map, it says I'm at latitude 20 degrees north. You need to remember that 20 degrees north is also where you need to be if you're going to sail back to Europe. If you're not there and you sail over that way, I don't think you make it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sail due west. And yeah, that little window in the center is my entire screen. Speed half, depth deep. We want to definitely keep a look at the depth. Because if the depth goes to medium, that means we're near land, right? And there are times where you can keep sailing west, depending on the land that was generated, and not find landfall, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So you need to keep an eye out for that. So you don't want to sail too far west. And if it eventually you start heading too far west without finding land, then you're going to want to north or south it, preferably south, because you got plenty below you that's southward. So that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to transfer to a nice south westerly direction here. Let's check our map. I don't think 10 degrees north. Of course, you don't have longitude because it doesn't tell you how far you are east or west. Because at that time, I think they needed reliable clocks for it. And they didn't have them at the time. They were still in the midst of making reliable clocks. And you needed clocks to be able to tell... Oh, hey, found medium. Found medium. So, got jungle. Oh, and a village. So, let's go trade. We want to drop stuff off. We want to drop off men. Now, we're going to leave 10 there on the ship, and then we're going to split the food in half. Or, I guess not. How come I can only fit 10 food? Well, let's do 5 days of food. Then we need goods. Goods are important because I use them to trade. So let's do about 150 goods. Oop. And then the rest in food, right? And we're going to leave 10 people on the ship to guard the ships, because if you don't, they sometimes disappear, which is not good. So, and just in case, let's get some save scum going here, because bad things might happen. This is the first time I've had to interact with natives. Now, I kind of know what to do, but who knows? Who knows how badly I'll screw it up. Okay, so one thing I want to do, I've discovered the new world. I got 6 days of food left now. I'm on cautious, which is what I want to be. So we're going to go into the village. First thing we're going to do is we're going to drop gifts for them, because what that does is it placates them and it keeps them at a good distance from me, which is good. And what I want to do is I want to head to the center of their village to try and find their chief. Don't get close, guys. So I'm giving them gifts to make them nicer to me. Otherwise, they will attack. I don't know if I want to squeeze through this. No, go. Dude, what are you guys doing? Stay away from me. I'm trying to find your chief. So we go over here. He's usually in the very center of the village. There he is. No, go away. Go, dude, go away. I just killed a couple Indians because they got, or Native Americans because they got too close. Amaze the natives, and then trade. So here we go. They do have 320 gold. So we'll go ahead and trade them for as much gold as we can carry. And then the expedition has 0 goods. So we just traded for all of our goods, right? Hey, Retro Homebrew. Welcome to the stream. Worky Lurky. Great. No, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I hope your Friday is going well. So we were able to trade, get some gold. So let's head back to ship. And we're going to throw the gold on the ship. Actually, we're going to throw everything on the ship, including the men. Did we lose some guys? Oh, yeah, we lost 3 dudes. What a bummer. Oh, well. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off by going up the coast. And we're going to go up the coast and trade with the Indians while we're going to, or Native Americans, sorry, while we're traveling up the coast, right? So let's do the same thing. We're going to get out, we'll leave all but 10. We're going to take about 150 goods. Okay, and then we're going to take the rest in food. 8 days of food, so let's leave. And we're going to go check out this village. We want to trade, see if we can make some money. Start off by giving them gifts, because they like gifts. And they should already be kind of acclimated to me, because I did kind of, like, I was nice in that last village for the most part. So, we'll go over here, trade. And these guys got tons of gold too, so let's take all their gold. Let's beef back up on food. That's weird. Expedition's only 53% full, but no, well. Oh, because the goods. And the gold, I guess, doesn't weigh as much, so let's go ahead and leave. We're done. Head back to boat. And load everything back up. Shit. I should have, it's easier to load up the food when you got your men still over here. Because, of course, more men means less food. Nice noises. I wonder if, oh, I forgot I can do a max transfer. So, we already got 704 gold. Still have 500 goods. 47 days of food. So we want to probably head back when we got less than about, I don't know, maybe 10 to 20 days of food. Still got plenty of men, so we're doing really well on that. Shallow. Ooh, shallow. Get out of the shallows. So this looks kind of islandy. And I tend to sail the coasts first because you find villages to trade with. And it gives you kind of the limits of your exploration, which is kind of neat. Okay, 10. Let's get another 150 gold or goods. And as much food as I can carry. I guess those goods are heavy, is what it is. Which is fine. I mean, if I'm just going to a village that's right here, I don't need a lot of food. And, of course, the drums, the pace of the drums dictates how upset they are with you. The more upset they get, the faster the drums go. Amazing the natives is kind of nice. It basically makes them kind of run away from you. Anytime you kill some, give them gifts. If you don't want to, oh, me want gift. No gift, no trade. There we go. So, let's grab all the gold. Let's grab all the food we can carry. And let's leave. That's all of our gold. Okay. That, and that. Look at, we are basically loading up on the gold. That's gonna be an advantage once we decide to go back home. We still got 44 days of food, which is good. No problems yet. I should probably save my game, or save scum my game. So you never want to drop right out on a village, right? You always want to kind of go off to the side here. So bunk. Put back 10. 150 gold goods. And max food. 8 days. And away we go. These are a weird type of, like, these are not very advanced natives. Because they also have Aztecs and Incas and stuff like that. So here, we're here. Trade. Hey! Look at all that money. We will take all of it. Okay. And of course we got back with more food than we started with, which means, well, as long as we keep that up, we should be able to spend all of our goods. So we got 200 goods left. Let's find another town, trade, and then head back, right? Let's also savey. Let's see. Desktop, streaming, 7 cities, C64. That is save number 3. Okay. 44 days of food left. And eventually we can just trade food instead of goods for gold, which is a viable trade source. So, different types of Indians, or natives. Keep calling them Indians, and I probably shouldn't. That's not nice. Let's do 150 goods, as usual, and as much food as we can carry. I mean, we really don't need 8 days of food, but just in case, it's safe. Okay. These guys are a little pissy at me. I love amazing the natives. See, they got different houses too, which is kind of neat. No, don't get near me. Don't get near me. There we go. So, ooh, he has a lot more gold than the other guy did. So let's... Oh, he doesn't trade food. Or at least he doesn't buy food from us. So I guess we can only trade goods. So let's leave. And that was a little bit of gold that we didn't get from him, which is a bit of a bummer, but, you know, it is what it is. Get everybody transferred over. So we still got 41 days of food left, which means once we're done trading, we can probably explore a little. But the problem with exploring when you don't have stuff to trade with is, I mean, you run into villages and you're like, what are you going to do with them? So let's do this one village. This is going to be the rest of our goods here. So 10 people there. Rest of our goods, rest of our food. And let's leave. Of course, we want to not drop straight onto the village. Okay. Now, the bad part about us only having 50 goods is I don't really have much to woo them with. Like, if I drop shit, it's like 10 gifts. Oh, shit. Go away. Oh, there he is. So, and of course, the boss, the leader, will only appear if the natives are at a certain level with you. And of course, he'll only trade if he's at a certain level. So, no, I don't want food. Give me all your gold that I can carry, and bye-bye. So, let's head to our boat, and let's head back. We got a ton of gold. Should be able to buy a ton of shit when we get back. And we'll probably get a bonus, too, so... $2 grand, that's pretty much how much we started with. So, like, now when we go to map, that's what we've discovered so far. Not all of it. Obviously, it only fits so much on the screen. 10 degrees north, so we want to make sure that we get that full 20 degrees north here. Nope, not yet. We only lost 3 guys. That's not bad. 20 degrees north. Maybe they died of dysentery or something. No, I mean, technically they got speared by a Native American, but... Okay, and we just keep sailing east. Oh, hey, how about this? We found land that we didn't see last time. So we got like a really islandy area over here that we didn't notice. I'm guessing we just kind of sailed past it. No, you can't really see the whole of the map until you get back home and you look at it in your house. So we're going to just keep going here. Oh shit, I forgot it had auto sail. So, yeah. There we go. Auto sail. Maybe we might be able to buy another ship once we get back. Anyway, this is Storm with the Game Design Lexicon. We're currently playing 7 Cities of Gold for the Commodore 64. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday today, and if you enjoy what we do here, make sure you give us a follow here on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT-6, or if you can't catch us live, catch us over on YouTube. You just hit the subscribe and the alert button to know we're coming out with new videos. And if you do watch anything, comment and hit that, at least the upvote button. I definitely would appreciate that. Otherwise, you can catch any of our other social media platforms that we occupy in our abouts on both platforms. We keep that information updated as much as we possibly can. I'm going to take a short music break. Band for today is Catherine Wheel, Adam and Eve, my favorite album by them. And I will be back with some more 7 Cities of Gold for the Commodore 64.